Welcome back to IB Bites, a series of insights into language and literature analysis, not just for my IB students, but for my AP, A-Level, and IG CSA students too. Today's text is a diary entry from 1666 by Samuel Pepys, documenting the Great Fire of London. The writer effectively relays the chaos of the event through the shifting tones, ranging from calm and unconcerned to worried and troubled, to alarmed and observant, and finally horrified and reflective. This was an IB past paper from November 2014. Here's how those essentials form the introduction to the essay. Note that each essential is presented here, including the shifts in tone, underlined. Let's keep the various tonal shifts in focus as they are the topics of the body paragraphs we'll be looking at today. By the way, the full analysis of this paper is free and can be found under the blog section of my website, along with many other free resources. So, the topic of this student's first body paragraph focuses on Pepys' calm and unconcerned tone, which is clearly stated in the topic sentence. Now, before supporting that topic with evidence quoted from the text, the student provides context to help situate the evidence. Then the evidence is provided, either quoted directly from the text, as here, or paraphrased. The evidence is then analyzed. Notably, devices are mentioned and verbs such as emphasizes signpost the explanation. Further analysis of the quotation is then provided, indicated here by the device repetition and the verb indicating. Note that additional analysis is introduced by a transition word, additionally. Even more analysis of the quotation is provided. How ambitious of the student. The term understatement and the verb underscore indicate that. Finally, the paragraph is closed by evaluating the effect of the topic. Pepys' calm tone and passive actions characterize him as a detached observer, similar to the tone journalists have when reporting the news, which makes Pepys' reporting all that much more trustworthy. Before we continue, please do comment, like, and share this video as it helps get the message to others like you who might benefit from the information. Thank you. Here's the second paragraph, similar in structure to the first paragraph. The topic sentence clearly states the topic, the tone, worry, and growing anxiety. Then the context is provided to situate the evidence, which is followed by the evidence. Here, a quotation taken directly from the text on the right. The evidence is then analyzed, the term metaphor and the verb conveys, signposting the explanation, indicating that this is the analysis part of the paragraph. More analysis is then given. This is achieved through the transition moreover. The analysis is indicated by the mention of devices, here detail, and the verb serves, signposting the explanation. And yet more analysis is provided. This is evident by the mention of juxtaposition and the verb highlights. Finally, the paragraph closes with an evaluation of the topic. Pepys transitions from a detached observer, we saw in paragraph 1, to someone deeply troubled in the second paragraph of his diary entry. The student's third body paragraph follows the same structure with the exception of something new. Here we have the reader reaction. It's also called the effect. Here the vivid visual imagery draws readers deeply into the horrific experience, allowing them to feel the terror and intensity as if they were present in the scene. This, the student's final body paragraph, is similar in structure to the other paragraphs. Clearly stated in the topic sentence is the topic, Pepys' horrified and reflective tone. Context situates the evidence, which is then provided in the form of quoted text. The evidence is then analyzed. This is evident in the mention of devices and verbs signposting their explanation. The paragraph is then closed by explaining how the topic, Pepys' tonal shift from horrified to reflective, encourages more profound understanding of the human cost and emotional weight of the disaster. A warm reminder, the full analysis of this paper is free and can be found under the blog section of my website, along with many other free resources. Thanks for watching and happy analyzing. See you next time.